Yeah, hi. Yeah. So here, let's continue with the sales document here. Already we initiated the O2C process and we have seen the complete flow here. So how the flow starts and ends in the O2C here. So now it is clear for us. So now we need to get into the configuration and we need to configure the first set of configuration, which is the sales documents. So already we know about the sales documents, okay, all these three, okay. So now we want to get into that, okay. So this is the first set we are going to see. So regarding the inquiry, quotation and order here, so let's configure this one by one, okay. Let's start with the inquiry and let's configure that, okay. So regarding that and the configurations, and we can just go for a trial and all these things, okay, right? Yes, then we can go one by one and we can see how to connect this particular process, so we can able to move on here, okay, right. So let's get into SPRO reference. Okay, so get into the sales and distribution. Okay, so get into the sales. Okay, and sales documents. Okay, so as I told you, there are three segments here. Okay, header segment, item and schedule lines here. So we are focusing on the header part, then we can go inside and we can see the item part here. Okay, so go for this header part here. Okay, so go for the header part. Okay, so I'm just doing this particular case over here. So for example, okay, so go to the sales document type. Okay, there go for the sales document type. We know about here. Okay, okay, so we need to find this particular thing here. Okay, so we need to find this particular case. Okay, so where we need to go for this inquiry document type. So okay, so there you can able to see. Okay, so we have an inquiry, the standard type is available. Okay, so the standard type will be available here in this inquiry part here. There you can able to see. Okay, so I'll just make a copy. We can see this options already in the enterprise structure and all the cases, all the configuration. We have seen the same option, right? Yes. So now we want to copy this. Okay, so always go with the standard and just copy, so that will be easy here. So we'll do that part. Okay, yes, let's click on this particular thing and go for a copy. Okay, so and there you can able to see this option. Okay, okay, so you can see just copied the inquiry, so we can see what are the things inside this inquiry and all these things. Before that, let me rename this. Okay, whenever we copy, what we will do normally, so we will rename this, right? So same thing, we are going to rename here. So the inquiry IN can be same, so I will put different thing for him. Okay, so IN, maybe we just tried with the Tata, right? So maybe we can put T in the front. Okay, that will be easy for us to understand. So TIN. Okay, I'll just put like that. So Tata's inquiry. Okay, right. So I think that seems better. Okay, right. So TIN. Okay, so it's Tata inquiry here. Okay, let me put here also. Okay, so Tata. Okay, so underscore the inquiry. Okay, I'll just put like that. So that is very easy for us to, okay, so manage this case. Okay, so now I'll just give an enter. Okay, first we can copy this. Okay, then we can discuss about the configuration inside this. Okay, give an enter. Okay, so it is asking for a copy control. You can see the copy control is one of the most important configuration in the O2C process. Okay, not only for the sales document. Okay, it is common thing for complete O2C. So because we were going to connect the chain. Okay, so inquiry to quotation, quotation to order, order to delivery, delivery to billing, everything there is a chain. We need to connect that. So what is the use of that chain? So that we can see that later. Okay, but this particular thing I'm not giving that because we are just copied, right? So it is asking us to take this copy control also. It's relevant here, but I'm giving no here because let's give no, because we just want to see the error, because the error solving is important skill for the consultant. Okay, so just see the error, then we can solve. Okay, how to solve this error, then only we can able to move forward with the confident, right? Yes, so let's go what. Okay, I'm not giving this, I'm just giving no, so I'm not taking this copy control. Let's do that, okay, later. Okay, so when we get an error, so I'm giving no. Okay, and give an enter. Yes, you can see now the Tata inquiry is created. Okay, we just copied from the standard inquiry here. Okay, so with that we are going on. Okay, just give a save first. Okay, give a save. Okay, we got a transport request. So the transport request you can just manage with the help of your project managers. See, mostly the project managers will give a guidance on this TR. Okay, so how much TR you want to create, for what are the cases. Some people will create or ask you to create for a set of things. Okay, so set of things. Enterprise structure 1 TR, you can capture everything on 1 TR, and master data 1 TR, like that. Okay, same thing for this particular case. O2C, some people will ask you to make it in a different set. So sales document one set, delivery one set, billing one set, like that. Okay, so it's based on your project manager, doesn't need any kind of more intention on that. Okay, so it's based on the project manager, you just give that one. But all the changes whatever you did, okay, everything will be captured in the transport request, right? Yes, now we have this inquiry tab. Okay, so now we can just get into that. Okay, so we want to identify how this is an inquiry. I need to know, because inquiry, quotation and order, everything is available on the same screen, right? Everything is available on the same configuration. Okay, so you need to specify, okay, how you are going to differentiate this is an inquiry. Okay, just double click on that. You can see this is the configuration. Mostly all the sales document will have the similar configurations. So only the minor changes we want to check. Okay, what is the minor changes we want to look into that. So with that we can able to manipulate. Okay, all other things will be same. So first of all, how it is an inquiry, how this document is an inquiry. So just by giving this description, no. So by having this description, it doesn't matter. For an example, if I change this description to a quotation, so it means it is a quotation? No. So you don't think like that perspective. Okay, so the description doesn't matter anything on here. So the description is just for your information, it doesn't give any kind of information on that. Okay, so this description is just for your information. But how this particular thing is going to consider as a particular inquiry is, so based on the sales document category. You can see the sales document category over here. So here you can able to find the category over here. So here if you just click on that, all the categories will be available at the stretch. You can see that. So A for inquiry, okay, so B for quotation, C for order, and you can see E for agreement, and H for return. Okay, so I for free of charge, and G for contract, like that. Okay, everything is depending on this category. So then you can able to easily analyze, okay, so how much documents we can able to create. So we are just focusing only on the inquiry, quotation, and the delivery as of now. Okay, only order till now. So we have still agreements, return orders, free of charge, contract, lot of things are yet to come. So everything we are going to configure from this same page. The pages will be same, the fields will be same. Only the options, okay, which we use, it will be different, right? Yes. So let's get into that. Okay, so now we got a clear idea. So A for inquiry, so that is available in standard. Okay, A is the key for the inquiry. So A means it's just inquiry, that's it. Okay, same thing if you go for the right side, you can see the sales document block option. You can able to block this. Sometime you create more document type, but you want to show only few things. Okay, you want to show only few things to them, so you can able to block that. You can see this, there is a block option here. You can able to block that. So defaultly it will be no block. Okay, and you can able to see, okay, the X option, you can see the sales document type is blocked. If you give this option, what will happen, this particular document will not be visible to the users. The users cannot able to visible this. Okay, they cannot able to see this. Okay, they cannot able to see this. I'll show you that. Okay, for an example, I'll save this. Okay, so what is the T code for an inquiry? So we need to go for VA11. And okay, I'll just check that. Okay, just check the inquiry tab, so whether it is available or not. You can see it is not available. You can see it is not there. So it is not there, right? Yes. Yeah. So now what I can do, I'll just remove this block. Okay, I'll just remove this block and save it. Okay, done. Now we can go back. Always go back and check, because we don't have a refreshing option in the same page. So go to VA11 and check this particular inquiry type. Okay, there you have the Tata inquiry. So it's very simple here. Okay, so very simple. There is no need of depending on the technical guys. for your authorization or control of users here, mostly we can do from our side here. So whatever things we can able to control from our side, yes, we can control. Okay, just we need to know how to do that. That's it. Okay, now you can see it is visible. So with that we can able to move on forward. Right? Yes. Now we got this idea. Then what is the other thing? You can see the number system. Everything is individual folder here. You can see the number system. It is nothing but, okay, so your internal number range and your external number range. Okay, your internal number range and your external number range. What is the number you created? That number range you can able to assign it over here in the internal or external. Sometime if you miss to give this internal number range, what will happen? So external number range will be taken as default. Okay, if you're not given the internal number range, the external number range will be taken as a default here. The system will automatically take that. Okay, so if you give the internal number range, for an example, if you give an internal number range, so internal number range is always the priority. Always internal number range will be the priority. Okay, right. And same thing, go to the right side, there you can see item number incrementer. What is this is, okay, this is available for almost all the modules. So for MMSD or PM, wherever you go, so this item number incremental will be there. It is nothing but, so you are going to create an inquiry or quotation or order, whatever. So there are number of line items you are going to add, right? So item 1, item 2, item 3, like that you are going to add. So in that, how the number should come. So first line item, we normally start with the serial number like 1, 2, 3. But in SAP in standard, it will starts with 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So like that it will come. So why they are having like that? Why they are having like that means, for an example, best example. Okay, for an example, if you have, okay, if you have 10, okay, and 20. Okay, so in between, so you have a motor here. So you are going to order a motor, a customer is ordering a motor, okay. So this is a motor and this is also a motor. Okay, yes. Okay, and you have the third thing, okay, you have a third thing you want to insert. For an example, you want to insert something inside between this 10 and 20. What you can do? So you can insert, okay, 11 and you can put this one, okay, you can put that motor. So it can be done. So we have 9 numbers gap between the 10 and 20. So we can able to make it up. Right? Yes, so it is possible. Same thing if you are going with 1, okay, if you have 1 and this is 2, okay, this is 2 and this is 3. Okay, for an example, if you want to insert this number 3 in between 1 and 2, is it possible? No, we cannot do it. Because 1 and 2 is a consequent number, it's a running number. We cannot able to insert. If anything to be inserted in between, because order, always order needs a sequence of information, okay. So sequence of things, that looks very good, and also for managing it is easy. So that's why SAP in default they are giving this one. Same thing for the sub item also. If you have any sub item also, you can able to manage like that. Okay, right. Now coming into the general control, okay, you can go to the general control here. So here you don't need to change anything over here. This can be default always. Only thing, if you want to change, you can go for this probability. Okay, what is this probability? Okay, so probability is nothing but, okay, the sales will have an analysis. Okay, sales will always do the analysis here. So what kind of analysis they will do? For an example, okay, if we get an inquiries, there is a 30% of chance to convert. If it is a quotation, there is a 70% of chance to get converted. So if it is an order, it is 100%. Right? We got the order, so there is nothing to change more here. So 100% we have the probability. Right? Yes. So this probability based on the company, you can able to change it. Okay, 30% is default in the system. If you want more than 30% or less than that, you can able to update over here. That's fine. Okay, yes, this is just for analysis, and this will be reflecting on your order. Whatever you are doing here, this will be reflecting on your order or inquiry, whatever you create. Okay, all other things are default. Don't want to read anything, you can just go for it. And coming into the transaction flow. Okay, transaction flow is nothing but how the screen should looks like, what are the options we need to take. Everything is based on this. Okay, there you can see the screen sequence. For inquiry and quotation, the screen will be almost similar. 99% it will be similar. So we have the same screen sequence. Okay, if you want to change a screen sequence, then you have to depend on the technical guy, because the screen sequence or screen things you cannot able to change it functionally. So we need to depend on the particular guys. Okay, we need to depend on the ABAP. So then only we can able to do that case. So that is the kind of particular condition over here. Okay, right. Then other things, okay, other things are default here, and especially you can see the document pricing procedure. So you have the option in default, so where you can able to see, okay, so what is the procedure, you just have it on the standard. So document pricing procedure, this document procedure you can able to see it on the pricing procedure. When we see the pricing procedure, there this document procedure will be there. There are two procedures will be there. So customer pricing procedure, one is document pricing procedure. So this we will discuss later, okay, then only you will understand that, okay, right. Then come down, okay, so then come down, the most important, okay, so changes will be happening on this two base. You can see this shipping tab and this billing tab here, where mostly the changes will happen between the document types. Okay, for an example here you can see there is no shipping, okay, so I think there is nothing we have mentioned, and billing also we have not mentioned here. So what you can able to conclude here is very simple: the inquiry is not relevant for shipping, and this inquiry is not relevant for billing. Very simple. It is not relevant for shipping, it is not relevant for billing. So because you have not maintained anything over here, if you maintain, then only system will think that it is relevant. So now it is not relevant. No, there is no shipping, there is no billing. Okay, there is no shipping and there is no billing. It means, okay, using this inquiry, you can collect only the information from the customer. That's it. You cannot able to process that. You cannot able to ship, or you cannot able to bill. You cannot do anything. This is not relevant for pricing. Nothing here. Okay, just an information, just a registration like that. Okay, so when the customer is coming and approaching, you're just getting a lead. Okay, you're just converting a lead and just getting registered on that. That's it. Okay, so this is all about the inquiry. Okay, so mostly the changes will happen here only. Okay, you will mostly see the changes only over here. Okay, right. So now you just got an understanding here, right? Now you can save this. Okay, save it. Okay, done. So now the inquiry is done. So with this inquiry we can able to move forward here. Okay, with this inquiry we can able to move forward, but before that we want to go for the item category also. Okay, so for that let me go for the VA11. Okay, first we can go to the inquiry and let's try to create that. What is the problem, what is the errors we are getting? We can see that we can try to solve it, then we can go step by step, so then we will not get any errors on the further steps. So we can go to VA11 and enter. So now we have our own inquiry type here. So this is our inquiry type. We can go with that. Okay, we just go with that, and we will give our organization. Okay, so we'll use our organization. We are not using anything from the system. Okay, because in the live project you don't have anything here, so everything you need to create. So that's why everything we just creating on hands-on, and we are using that. So what is our organization? It is, okay, it is Tata, and you can go for X1 here, and you can go for X1 here. Okay, perfect. Okay, the sales office and group is not mandatory. So if you want, you can give that, but it is not mandatory here, because already it is default is coming from the business partner. Right, just give an enter, see what happens. Enter. Okay, you can see you got an error, the first error, because we have not done anything. Okay, we have not done anything. So I want to show you all the errors. So that's why I just not copied anything here. Okay, you can see this error. So these all things you need to solve. Okay, these needs you need to solve. You need to make this one. I told you, right? Once the order type and number range is done, we want to do this configuration. You can see this configuration. You can see assign sales area to the document type. I think we have not done it, right? So we have not done it. Okay, so here we need to do that configuration here. You can see assign sales types to the permitted sales area. We need to assign that particular thing over here. Then only it will work. Okay, yes. So now it is not assigned. Okay, that is the case. It is showing an error. So I will go from there. So I'm coming from here. I'm just directly going from here. Click on this error, and here you have a direct path. You can see you have a direct path over here. You can see assign permitted order types. So all these things are available here. Okay, just click on this assign permitted order types to the sales area. Click on that. So it will directly take you to the page. You can see behind that. Okay, you automatically it is taking over here. So the same screen, what we have gone for the same screen, we are getting over here. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to maintain that combination. Okay, just go for the new entry and maintain that combination. What is our combination? The organization. This is sales organization. Okay, so I'll put Okay, I'll put, okay, so data here, and this is distribution channel. I'll put x1 here, and division I'll put x1 here, and the document type. So now we have a document type here, which is TIN, so Tata Inquiry. Okay, just give an enter. So it is, okay, again it's showing the same issues. Okay, so it's need to be maintained as a sales area here. Okay, so we can just maintain this, all this case. Okay, first we can just maintain this case. So here you have all the pop-ups here. You need to go with this one by one. So first one, okay, combined sales organization, go with this. Okay, it will take you to the page. Okay, so here we need to have a combination. Okay, so we need to combine the sales organizations. So better I can go with okay, so this okay, so some standard things we can go. Okay, yes, we can go with some standard things here. Okay, so maybe I'll just go with Tata. Okay, let's find this. I'll go with the same Tata. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'll go with the same combination. Okay, so Tata to the refer sales organization. Again, I'm going for the distribution channel. Okay, everything is available here. Just you can click on, you can just do that one. So go for the Tata again. Okay, so there you can see the distribution channel. I've just tried to put the same thing. Okay, so X1 here and okay, X2 here. Okay, save it. And the final thing is a division. Go for the division. Okay, click on that. It will take you to the division here. There you can able to find, okay, so again the data. Okay, so here you can give the division here. What is the division we just planned? So it is again X1. Okay, so again here it is X2 here. Okay, enter. Okay, and save it. So now we have done all the basics. Okay, so basic reference here. Okay, it is always asked for the reference. So now we can try again. Okay, so we can try again here. So go for VA11 and enter. We will get an error again. Okay, same error. Now we can try for the last one. Okay, so go for the last option, assign permitted order types. Click on that. Okay, so now you got the pop-up at the back. You just go for the new entry. So now we can try. Okay, so go for the Tata. Okay, so go for X1, go for X1 and give TIN and give an enter. Yes, now you can see it has been taken because it needs to give a reference here always. Okay, so it will show an error. Okay, so you don't want to wait for the error. So I want to show you the error. Okay, that's why I just left all these things. Okay, you need to know the error, what type of error, because these kind of errors will, okay, so very oftenly it will come as a tickets. Okay, whenever you are receiving a tickets, you will be often getting a tickets like this. Okay, so you should be able to solve this. Okay, how to solve this one, you need to know the way. Now you can see the combination is done. Okay, now the combination is done. So now what I can do, so if I give an enter, it will take you inside. So now it is done. Okay, I need to go back and go again with VA11 and enter. So now it is taking inside. Okay, so this is how we need to go step by step. Okay, step by step, because we need to feel the users, because ultimately we are using this configuration for the users, so they have to be more convenient. Okay, they should not stop anywhere, the show should not stop, the O2C should go on, okay, very seamlessly. For that, what are the things we need to do? We need to do that perfectly. Now you can see this is an inquiry screen. You can see the inquiry came automatically here. So here you can able to consider two things. Okay, this is a header part. Okay, so you can take this as a header part here. You can see this is a header part and this is item part. And you can see, okay, this is a header part. Okay, this is a header part and this is an item part. So this is header and this is item part. So this is what the configuration. Okay, for the header we have done the configuration, right? What are the things we have done? We have done the document types, we have done the number ranges, we have done the assignment of sales areas, all these things done. So what happens if I give the customer over here? So automatically everything will get filled. Okay, everything will get filled automatically. Okay, because the most of the informations, okay, most of the informations are taking here from the business partner. So header is almost, okay, 90% is dependent on the business partner. What about the item level? Item level, we have only material. You can see this depending on only the material, and we are going to give only the order quantity. So where it is going to take from? It is going to take from the material master. So the header level is purely depending on the business partner. So it is automatically, it will auto populate all the information to here. And same thing in the metal master. So we have to give a material over here. So whatever the information we have given in the metal master, it will automatically get populated. Okay, let's see that, okay, how it is working. And we can see the item level configuration. Okay, so header level we have done. So item level we need to look into that. Okay, let's see that. Okay, let me give the customer. Okay, what is the customer we have just created? I'll just give the type here. Okay, directly you can type it up. So this is the customer we have. You can see that, and just give an enter. Yes, you can see automatically. I told you, right? Automatically all the information will be get popped up. You can see that. If you want to see more information, you can click on here. You can see, you just click on this display header details. So there you will get all the information. You can see all the information came automatically. You can see your inquiry type, sales area, office, group, your currency, your procedure, everything automatically it came here. And go to the shipping. There you can see, okay, the shipping condition. Okay, these all things we are going to discuss, but you can see the population automatically, it is getting populated here. Same thing, go for the billing document, it is getting automatically populated. You can see your payment terms and all the aspects, you can able to see it here. And go for the accounting. There you can able to see account assignment group customer, where we maintained in the business partner, right? So from there it came automatically. Okay, and you can see the condition. Okay, condition is nothing but the price. You can see the price is nothing here. So we don't have any pricing over here because the inquiry is not relevant for pricing. It's not relevant for pricing, but where we have just mentioned that, we have not mentioned anywhere. So we need to find, okay, where it is mentioned, we need to see that. Okay, right? Same thing, go for the partner, you will get all the partner functions. We are going to see the partner determination process, okay, completely end to end. Okay, then all other things. Okay, so we can able to see, okay, almost everything is automatically gets populated here. Okay, the header part is very clear right now. Yes, so now we want to go for the item part. Item part, we can give our item. So what is our item here? So it is car. Okay, so I-20. So you can see this is the item we just created. Okay, just give this item and give the quantity. Maybe I'm just giving one quantity here, or maybe two quantities, and just give an enter. Yes, you can able to see here. So automatically this item is getting over here. You can see automatically the item is populating all the information here. So how this particular, okay, for an example, if you go for this condition, double click on that, you can see again you have some of tabs. This tabs also it is getting automatically populated. You can see the probability, and you can see this division on all the options. You have a shipping option. Okay, here you need to maintain the plant. Okay, the plant you need to maintain. So we are using the plant called 0002. Yes, it's a Tata. Okay, just give an enter. Yes, so we are maintaining this. Okay, and you can go for the condition. Okay, it is a condition in the item level. You can see that. Okay, so there is no price over here. So only some discount is coming from here somewhere. Okay, but the price is not there. Okay, there is no price, nothing over here. So how it is defining, okay, how it is defining this particular document type should not have a price. Very simple. Okay, so in the item level, if you scroll to the right side, there you can see an option called, okay, so item category. You can see an option called here, which is an item category here. This is actually playing a major role. Okay, so this item category is, okay, is insisting that this particular document type should not have a price, because inquiry doesn't need a price, because we are not going to make any shipping or billing. So we are going to restrict from here. So how this item category is restricting? Okay, we can see this because this is a standard item category for an inquiry, because we just copied from standard. If you want to make a copy, you can make a copy, or else you can use as standard as you can. Now you can see AFN, right? Let's go for this AFN. So I'll just go to the configuration. Okay, close this header part and go to the item part. Okay, go to the item part. There you can see an option called define item categories. Okay, just execute on this define item categories. There you can see the AFN. Okay, so you can find that. What is that? AFN, right? Just search for here. So AFN and enter, and there you can see the AFN item categories available over here. Right? Yes, this is standard inquiry item, which is standard here. So just double click on that. You can see the configuration of this. Okay, even this item category is having a configuration. Okay, so what you need to you need to find is the two things. Okay, one is a completion rule and one is a pricing. These two things you need to have a clear idea. So one is a completion rule. What is this completion rule in the sense? For an example, you can see the option A has been selected. The item is completed with the first reference. Means, so we are going to make this inquiry as a reference to quotation. Right, so using this inquiry only I'm going to create a quotation. So when that inquiry is converted to a quotation, this inquiry will automatically get completed. So that is a completion rule. So that is a completion rule. So once it is referred, okay, when it is referred and created as a quotation, this will automatically will complete. So same thing, it will change for the quotation. I will show you that later. And here you can see the pricing. Okay, pricing, we have an updation over here. What is the updation we have? You can see that. So we have given the pricing here. Okay, so it should be okay. So pricing standard. Okay, it is asking about the pricing here. So actually we should put okay, no pricing over here. Okay, I think someone has changed that one. Actually it should be no pricing. For inquiry there should be no pricing here. Okay, so there should not be any pricing, nothing here. So it should be like this. Okay, this is what mostly you need to look into that. Okay, right, and save it. And not only this, okay, not only this one, okay, this is a standard one. If you want to copy and you can create a Z1, you can create that. That doesn't matter here. But sorry. So, but with this item category, okay, so just making this one, it's not a problem here. So you need to make this assign item category. You can see assign item category. This is the most important thing. You have to go for this assign item category and you want to assign this item category to this particular document type. For an example, I will go to this position. I'll find the document type TIN, okay, because we copied from standard, it is already available. Okay, yes, enter. There you can see. In this, there are different item category group. Where we have seen this item category group, we have seen in the Metal Master, right? In the Metal Master, in the basic data 1, we have seen this item category. So based on that item category, this item category is coming automatically. For an example, we just maintain the normal category. Yes, there you can see the normal category we just maintain for that item, right? For example, I will show you that. Go to MM02 and find that item. So car I20. Yeah, this is the item. So I can go into that. Okay, there you can see, okay, here we maintain the item category group, right? Yes, this is what it is reflecting here. You can see for this item category group, we have just made it as AFN. So AFN is coming automatically because it is default item category. You can see that whatever you are given as default, based on that combination, it is coming as a default. Okay, so this all things you can able to manipulate. Okay, you can give the manual item category also. Sometime if you want to change it manually, you can give the manual things also here, but we are not suggesting for inquiry. Maybe for the quotation or order, you can able to have more. So that time we can able to see this. Okay, right. So that is why you can able to see this option. For an example, you are getting this inquiry automatically over here, right? Yes, so we can move further on this. Okay, right.